So I rode there, met Simon when he finished work at 3 a.m, which failed massively because
Well, yeah,
my
because you tried to go through restricted airport space.
yeah, definitely.
You were like, I'm just on the other side. There's planes around. I'm like, yeah, you're in the
No,
airport.
but what was
You're not allowed to
I
be
was
there.
I was a foot away from where you were. I just
Yeah,
couldn't
it
get
was
through
like-
the fence.
Yeah, there's like a barbed wire fence,
Okay.
and if you jump over it, you do get arrested.
Yeah. So yeah, Simon gave me a postcode. It led me. I put in footpath, and it led me to a dodgy place.
Didn't you get attacked by a
Yeah,
cat? Like,
I had my I only had a light on the back of my bike, not the front. Pitch black. I'm talking no streetlights or anything, and it's so dark. And then I'm trying to look on my map on my phone and talk to Simon on the phone whilst defending myself with my bike from a cat that's attacking me. Some cat hissing and attacking me. I was like, "What the fuck, cat?" I was just like, "This is a nightmare."
If someone got like the completionist cape and they were just about to go and buy it, they had to like the one thing they had left was like you must have fully laid Clarence to rest. They're like trying to figure out that, oh my god, help me fan sites, tell me how to lay Clarence to rest. And then like it's like system update 10 minutes, it's like sailing skill goes up to level 141. You're like, oh my fucking god. And it's like all skills now go to level 120. It's just like then they just pull out a 12 gauge and just throw their brains on the wall.
Okay, that's a bit fast.
That's a little bit over the top.
Yeah.
Oh, what, you were saying that people wouldn't do that? I don't know. You'd have to look at some of the hardcore people. You'd have to question it. If all skills got released to 120, I think some people would be a bit upset, to say the least. Some people would think it as like an opportunity. Some people would be pretty mad. Everyone's just walking around like you follow someone that has a max cape but did have a comp cape. You're like, you mad, bro? And they're just like, they need to log out. You're like, oh, I think he's mad.
First update of this month, there was one. The week before, I can't remember.
Oh, flasks.
Potion
How
flasks.
can you forget that?
Well, yeah, they were pretty much a must for the kiln for any sort of. I could do it on vials now. I'm pretty confident, but for anyone
Vials, just vials. No, yeah,
Shit,
I know you-
Simon!
Whoa!
Oh right, well, filled vials, obviously, but yes, a potion flask.
Water!
They were just a lead into the kiln, really.
Simon, make a guided
Quick!
Oh, awesome. Am I back fully? Awesome.
Oh shit, what was the Simon story of the week? Does anyone remember? Hang on, why have you now gone
Simon,
side
I
by
don't know.
side?
You typed it. I've been seeing it on the screen. I'm worried. What is the Simon story of the week? How
Oh,
have you
Kieran's
pulled
gone
one up?
off. Kieran's gone offline as well. I don't
Oh,
know
that's
why.
worrying.
No, here he is. Here he
No,
is.
I'm not, yeah.
All right. Oh
Yeah,
shit,
we
what
got
was it? I've completely forgotten. It was something we were talking about, and it was hilarious. No. Oh, I'm so upset now.
You've forgotten
No
it.
way.
You should have put yourself a reminder.
I should have written it down. What was it? What were we talking about? You need to jog my memory. We were talking about something that was absolutely hilarious.
Oh dear.
It was something really recent. No way have I forgotten that.
We were talking about
Everyone's
art.
disappointed, James.
I know, this is
Everyone's
the worst thing that could have
disappointed.
happened.
Something we were talking about recently. How
Dude, like
recent?
just before that call, we were talking about it. I thought of, oh shit.
Oh, Simon's dubstep remix.
No, it wasn't that. It was just...
That's what we were talking about when you mentioned it.
By dubstep. If you type in RuneShark dubstep, I'm blatantly #1. How did that happen? How did that physically happen?
Oh yes,
I
no,
thought you
that
had
was it. That was it. I've got it. Oh, the RuneShark dubstep. Right. So basically, okay, I'm gonna go into the Simon story of the week. These usually take a little while, so bear with me. Okay.
Oh,
So,
dear.
right. Okay, Kira, you ready? I'm gonna say it as if I was telling it to you. Okay. Right. So,
It's tense.
me and Simon record a video. It's about just having fun at some barrows. We hadn't done general commentary in a while, so we wanted to just check in with our subscribers and just do a general commentary. So we thought we'd do some barrows in the background. Anyway, so Simon said some random stuff, and he said something about my Draymond staffs all over the place, as in it's like randomly on his inventory. And then at one point he said like I am in, as in he's went into the mound. And I edited the video so it said, my Draymond staff's all over the place. I'm in. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I edited it so it said that, and then somebody made a full dubstep remix of Simon saying that. Okay, so you can probably still find that on YouTube somewhere. It was pretty hilarious. So that was made, and Simon was like, "What the fuck?" So he tried to get it removed from YouTube, and in the process, we were like, "Oh, like we were in a call with Bourne, and me, Simon, and Bourne, and Bourne was like, "Oh, let me see it. Link me." So Simon decides that for some reason he's going to distribute the link himself. He copies it and then pastes it. He pastes the link into Skype, into the chat that he's already in, which is with a girl from like our school, like our old school. And he looks at it and he just goes, and Paul's like, "You haven't sent it yet." And Simon looks back, he's like, you just hear him, just like literally shits himself, like, "Oh god." And he doesn't know.
That was.
But the thing is, she wasn't online with Skype. Now, Skype works really like in a very weird way, in the way that you've both got to be online to get rid of it. So, like, what Bourne was telling Simon to do was, he was like, Simon at this point is panicking big time. He's like, "Shit, how do I get rid of this?" And then he turns out that like Bourne's told Simon he's got to camp it. He's like, "Simon, you've got to camp it until she's online to try and auto get rid of it." And it just, like, you should have heard how worried Simon was. It was the funniest thing you've ever seen.
I was worried. I mean,
he was shitting his pants.
When said it was just a friend I had from school, and she obviously doesn't know that I play RS, and I'd rather, like, at the time I was like, I would have obviously she didn't know I made videos or whatever. I'd rather have not had that sort of out in the open air, and I sent her this dubstep remix. Like, at least if I sent her one of our actual videos, it wouldn't have been so bad. A dubstep remix of me saying my dream and staff's all over the place and we're in is probably not the best thing to sort of open it up with. But yeah, that was a panic moment. Skype was just generally screwing me over there. I do it so much though. It's like you're having a chat in the IM, sort of the PM system. You're in a call with someone else, and it's like someone's like, "Oh, just send a link over," and you send it to the wrong person. You're like, "Shit." Sometimes it's not that bad. You're just like, "Oh, sorry, wrong person."
Yes, that was a Simon story.
That case.
We had a kind of very.
here's the link to the dubstep video.
Yeah, no, people have spammed it all throughout the thing. Anyway, so.
Oh god.
Anyway, so people. There was a small Simon story the week earlier, right? I went to Sainsbury's to buy some.
Oh the fuck! I just clicked that link. You bastard.
Oh, is it Strange Flame?
Wow.
Oh, Simon just got engaged.
Oh wow! I just got owned by Kieran.
Yeah. Okay. So
this is a little inside joke.
Okay. There's this joke.
Kieran just scored a 1-0 against me. Oh dear.
We'll just leave that. We'll leave that for another time. No, earlier today. This is gonna sound so British, but I went to Sainsbury's and I went to buy a pack of biscuits. I actually bought a pack of Maryland cookies. Okay. And Simon was like, "What would you do if I slapped them out of your hand and they broke on the floor?" And I was like, I wouldn't be very happy, and then yours would be on the floor as well. And then, like, literally 2 minutes later, Karma hits him. He drops his on the floor, just like smashes everywhere. I was laughing.
I placed it on the
hard.
till, and then it like rolls off and just like smashes and breaks on my biscuits. I was like, not happy. And that's probably just because private health service and all.
Yeah, probably
We're
that.
stuck with NHS, where it's like, okay, you want to have something done? 9-year waiting list. Yeah, we got problems.
That is the problem with the social system we have here, the waiting lists.
Well, all right, let's put it this way. All right, NHS, they say, oh, it's amazing, free healthcare for everyone. But for everyone thinking that free healthcare is good, I had a serious spinal injury, like literally serious bone damage spinal injury. Took me a year and a half to see a physiotherapist. Like, that is not speed.
The worst experience I've had with the NHS is I had a karting accident, like when I used to do it like professionally, and I kind of like destroyed like my hand and wrist, and I went to I was taken to the hospital, and they were like, "Nah, it's fine. You're just cold, so it stings a bit." I was like, "Okay." No, literally in agony. Okay. Next day I go back. I'm like, no, seriously, I need an X-ray on this. Like my whole finger is split in two. The whole bone's just split completely in two. I was like, oh, yeah, cheers for that like diagnosing me so well before.
I was like, you said you got away with saying your fingers are cold, and they sent you away. When I had my spinal injury, and I said my fingers and toes were cold because it was like literally at 3 degrees, they were like, oh god, his fingers are cold. All right, he's going to be paralysed, and then they like strapped me to the board for 6 hours. I was in agony on this wooden plank, and I was like, oh my god. See, that is just I got screwed.
Yeah, the
there.
NHS though, with the Olympic opening ceremony, they went on about the NHS and like how fantastic it was.
Oh god, it was shocking.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
There are plenty of stories
Anyway.
about the NHS.
Yeah, luckily I'm in hospital.
For those
so
who
much.
don't know what the NHS is, the NHS is our national health service, and it's as long as you're supposed to pay your taxes, which contribute towards it, and then it's free. Like, you don't have to pay for private healthcare. When you have a heart attack, you just call the ambulance, and there's no insurance to cover it, that kind of thing.
Unless you live in France, it's like you call the ambulance, and the ambulance will
Charge
stop you.
you.
Like, yeah, they charge
They
you for the
charge you
ambulance.
like
and I'm
€100, so we
Well-
ain't taking you anywhere. You're like,
what if you go out to walk your dog or something, so you don't take your wallet, and then all of a sudden like you get hit by a bus, and then like, well, hold on a minute, how are you going to pay for the ambulance? They're going to leave you at the side of the road, like, yeah, well, you've got a compound fracture with your shin
So there's
sticking out.
like a debit card machine in the ambulance.
Yeah, like they're like, yeah, just type in your PIN, please, and you're there like, I've got no fingers. Like,
you've had some horrific
like...
lawnmower accident or something.
Well, if you're losing your fingers on a lawnmower, you
You
got problems.
definitely, would
Or it's
definitely
one of those things
doing
like, yeah,
something.
oh, there's a blockage, I'll just clear it. Oh my god, hand gone.
That thing that reminds me from a clip from The Simpsons. Have you seen it? Clearly not. Where they've got like that standard style lawnmower. Homer's like, "But can you just try and unblock it?" And then it just like randomly goes like, "Me," and he's like, "Oh, it's all good." Okay. There you go.
Sorry.
That's no problem.
I meant to do that. I meant to link that because that's the actual Reddit thread that it came from.
I
Right.
want to look at this troll image halfway down it.
That will show you. I was just scrolling on. These are all cool. Oh. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to see.
I swear I don't have that.
I can't see anything bad.
See, that is what was displayed for me. It's so
What
weird.
the fuck is wrong with your internet?
That's not
Simon?
there on
That
mine.
is not there.
I've actually got a hotel on mine.
See, how have you got a hotel and I've got that? What?
Simon's basically just got some
Nice
explicit...
computer, dude.
Midway down, if you saw it, so if you did get the link, Simon's just got some mild porn image halfway down.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why I said it was inappropriate. So instead of an El Hotel de Salto in Colombia, I've got something that probably isn't appropriate. I'm going to refresh this and just see if that goes away. If that's just Imgur. Yeah, no, I know I've got a hotel. So it's just Imgur spaz out.
no thing. I know what you've been searching on Google.
I was gonna say, isn't that based on like search history and stuff?
Alright, we know
I-
that Simon's into interracial.
Dude, I'm not stupid enough to use my main browser for porn. Like, what the fuck? I'm not that amateur.
Nope. I
I
don't
know,
do
like
really,
me
I
and
don't
James
really get
did
into
earlier.
events.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did it. Like me and Simon did it as a playthrough, as opposed to like an Uber out guide, which is people were moaning. But yeah, if you were powering that thing, you could, if you knew what you're doing, you could do that thing in minute
Probably
45
minute.
seconds.
Yeah.
If you spammed and you ran, you did that minute at 45 seconds.
Although you can now spam because they did update it, so you
Yes, you can
new
spam
interface.
now.
Wait, what?
This doesn't apply to you because you have no. But you play fixed screen, so it doesn't apply to you.
you could always spam
Aww.
during a fixed screen,
Yeah.
but then again, you can't see your own character's feet, so it doesn't really matter. So, like, I love the way. I think it was brilliant the fact they didn't update fixed screen in terms of the interface, just because they, at the end of the day, they have to QA test it in fixed screen and normal, like, and just resizable. And that's actually creating more workload for them, just because people, for some reason, still play on fixed screen.
No, like I fully understand fixed screen. Like I would play fixed screen if I could, but my problem is my monitor resolution is so high that I end up playing on what is quite literally a tenth of the screen, and that's for the whole thing. The actual then, if you take away the interface part, the actual screen is like a 20th of my screen. And I have to sit inches away to actually see it. If I could play on fixed screen, I would play on fixed screen. Although it is funny when you're like, Born, DK has, Born, the Prime spawned. And he's like, it has? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, hang on, let me spin the camera. Oh, I can see its feet.
I still remember I looked at in the Godsword set from scratch. I had to get Born's clip of the Zara sword because I'd stopped my recording and we got a Zara sword drop, which was hilarious. If you haven't seen that, you should go look at it. It was a pretty funny clip because Born managed to bedoodle. What is with that bedoodle hat? Jesus. But I had to use this clip, and watching it through, it made me laugh because it was like I just run around and click the Zara boss because I can see it no matter where it is in the room. And then Born's like, he would be like, oh, I'm only getting one hit in this time because it took me ages to run back. It wasn't the fact that it took him ages to run back. It was the fact that he had to like pan down his camera and like find the boss's little like his like a clip of the wings in like the corner of the screen and click them and go over.
And Lumbridge and Draenor, perhaps I could reward you with some food.
Let's get some free food.
Yes, please.
Oh, whoosh. Oh my god, he gave me 20k brews. Oh, never mind, he just gave me a hamper.
Open hamper.
I can't open it out of space.
There could be like a
How did
baby
you
in there.
Empty hamper. Oh
Empty
yes, I got 2 tuna,
Oh,
a swordfish, a lobster, and a plain pizza.
oh, we should have opened that at Corv. We could have saved like 5 inventory space.
Oh yes, I've
Can
still
you
got
bank
mine.
food hampers? Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Oh, that would. Oh,
No,
man,
you
I
can't
can't.
bank them. You can't bank them.
Uh,
A magical, as hampers do have, a magical force prevents you from banking this item.
yeah, that's standard. My hamper has that. Do you see that?
Yeah, I didn't know it
A
was on
single-
me though, and then he died. Oh, we've got our pineapple pizzas, by the way.
Badoodle!
I
First
got
kill
the
Badoodle.
kill.
First kill Badoodle.
Yes!
The Badoodle works!
What is with Doodle?
What is with
Wow.
the Badoo? That is.
Hell yeah!
Look at me with this this
Let's
beast.
kill Doodle, massive Badoodle right there.
Oh yeah!
Can I heal up, please?
You
If you
feel
got
a bit left out now, James, being the only one.
the
Oh no,
only
you
one who-
got it. I thought you got it. Never mind.
I haven't.
Vaughn, you must be left out.
No, I've got a Zami spear.
You can go for another hit.
Anyone want a
Oh,
Badoodle?
yes. I've got an
Badoodle?
XP drop, but I didn't
Badoodle.
get the last
Oh!
That's like, what is that?
Mate,
Yeah.
did you seriously
Badoodle.
just? Did you
Oh
seriously
my
just
God.
freaking badoodle that? Did you just?
I Badoodled that shit, not even kidding. I was like, I don't even want a Badoodle.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah, boy.
that
my
is
God.
that is the shit. Fuck it. Do you want to just go Zara?
God.
We've always got
Okay,
the
let's-
shit for Zara.
Yeah, I've got KC for Zara.
Oh,
Let's do it.
spear! Make it spear!
A super Badoodle!
Oh my god! Oh, come on.
Oh my
Three-
god, I didn't even notice it. Come on. Oh. Okay, let's loot and get the fuck out of here. We're going Sarah. Same trip.
No,
Hills
we've got
trip.
to go for back to back. That was incredible. I've never seen
Oh,
anything.
God, trade for vid. Oh my.
Oh my god.
You have Badoodle and next kill, no doubt.
Hang
I
on.
don't even care if people outside my room are just like, what the fuck? This is insane.
Oh my god,
Mate.
that's awesome.
I have never seen
That's-
shit like that before.
A spear off a mini.
I
Are
have
you
never,
kidding me?
seen shit like that before.
Wow, we're making
this,
so much money.
this
That is
series,
insane.
is the luckiest fucker ever.
Not the best for ping purposes, but it'll be good. We got good spawn.
Yeah.
All right,
There's a
everyone
guy
ready?
outside.
Yes,
and he wants to
yeah.
pull the trick.
I love the way
Oh, yeah.
the
Spawn
Bando's
Save the
boss
friends
like.
chat.
I love the way the Bando's boss just sort of swaggers across the room. The way he walks, it's so outdated now. His walk, just plodding
You're-
along.
He just looks pretty cool as he walks.
I
Yeah,
can't.
I'm on high detail and he
I'm
kind
on
of walks
fixed screen.
through the floor.
Fixed screen, yeah. Born can't even. Can you even see your own character? I just don't even know anymore. Fixed screen, jeez.
I can see the door.
All right, is everyone ready to go in? I'm gonna pot. I'm
Oh
potting.
geez.
Oh, he's in!
Don't have a raw chicken. What? What happened?
Oh, we picked up a rune. Oh, it's one rune bar. Suck a dick. Where's my 100 rune bars? I've only ever had the 50. I suppose you can get 50 or 100. Ice strikes.
He dropped a lot of
So I'm
England.
gonna go to the GE to get my. I'm gonna go to the GE to get my room, my
8.1K.
chicken. I was gonna go get one from Lumbridge, and I thought I'd just go to the GE.
Because these are 300 Slayer XP each, I know exactly how many I've killed. It's kind of
Yeah.
like useful, to be honest.
You don't need to. I think they have a chicken spawn right outside the thing now.
Yep.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, they just added that recently.
I think that was like best update of 2012.
So far.
The best update today. Wow. Actually, I don't know. Other way, like we were saying, the best update of August was the fact they removed the navigation bar. But it's the fact that all it is like all they need to do is create something that everyone hates and then remove it, and that's an update.
Like they're not attacking it back.
If this guy is actually going to attack it back, is he going to... With a bronze, give me. Ready? Yes? No? Yeah.
Bronze skinny.
No, he's got a bronze long. I think he's legitimately going to try and kill it with a bronze long as well. So that one's like gone for the next 45 minutes.
Well, you see everyone else, when they appear, they always spin round. I'm like, what the fuck's with this pirouette bullshit?
Well, the login, you see the familiar. 27 minutes later, you see the person.
Yeah. You're like, oh, this world looks... Oh, no, we've got a... Okay, we've got a duo bandos trip. We've got Pack Yak plus Unicorn versus Gridor. Oh, no, wait, there are people there.
This is going to be highly determined on just us, I think. There's going to be loads of random.
It's going to be... It's probably going to be centered around Simon. It's probably going to be a
nude
story.
old women. Simon Stroke.
Where did the nude come in? You can't just add that shit there. What the? That is some kind of scam. You cannot just add that shit, man. Someone said, "Can you tell the Coke story, please?" Dude, we've now got it on 2 separate videos.
Yeah, it's on 3 videos because it's on the podcast. It's on a separate video and an old podcast. It's out there multiple times. Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to think of another Simon story of the week, and I did have one.
The log across
the wall.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Don't stand there. Okay,
yeah,
what other stories are there? There was definitely one I had that I was saving for a rainy day, and it was a good one.
I'm glad, 'cause you always seem to forget these.
Yeah.
Something about Minecon. Well, people may not be all that interested because it's obviously not to do with RuneScape. That was our replacement.
Funny things that happened in France, though.
Funny things that happened in France. First funny thing is how... Not really funny. First tragic thing is how we leave 4.5 hours leeway. We all leave ourselves 4.5 hours worth of extra time to get to London and make sure we get on our Eurostar train, and Simon makes it with 30 seconds to go.
Like, I had to sprint.
It was the most panicking moment.
Me and
ever.
Kieran are there at the station.
To get to, London King's Cross. Like,
You were panicking. You were standing there with your bags checked in, like, oh, Simon, man, like, we've got to go on. It's like checking. It's checking. And you're on the phone. I'm fucking running like a little bitch with carrying bags and stuff. And you were panicked. I had to
we're sitting there like, you get here for 1. You should get here for 1. You're on the tube. It's like 12:05. You should get. You've got plenty of time. Then you ring up. Like, my tube's off. It's like fuck.
It was such a joke.
So then we go to the Eurostar and it says on the screen, check-in closes at past. And it was like, no!
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I just got so game. So basically, I think it was partly a cost issue as well. For some reason, it was like 8 times more expensive to get a train that would arrive like just before the departure of the other train. But I left 4 hours leeway on arriving in London to needing to catch my connecting train to France. And due to severe flooding, the whole lines were down. And although I got to I was like, what platform for this train? And he's like, all the trains are cancelled. I was like, oh shit.
Oh my god.
And I had to get a replacement bus to another station, on which they told me, there's just been a landslide, all trains from here are cancelled. So I had to get another bus to another station. And then I was told you could either get a train to here and then risk getting this train like faster, or you can stay here and there'll be a train in like an hour and a half. So I had to get a really delayed train. And then when I arrived in London, I had to get the London Underground, their like metro system. And I arrived there, got on the first train, and it's like, due to various issues, this terminates at the next stop. So then I had to get off, hop trains.
No!
And then, obviously, I happened to hop onto another train, get in the train, and then at the next stop...
Whoa, wait a minute. Someone just said, should have got a taxi, you cheapskate. That's like $1,000. That's costing you like the best part of £1,000 to get a taxi.
Yeah, that would be quite a lot.
But, that would be the most outrageous taxi fare.
You get in the taxi, they've got the screen at the front, you sit down, they click on, and it's already a dinner. You're like, what the fuck? We've gone nowhere.
It's a scam. But either way, so I got onto this train, or this whatever number train this is, and we were going along. First stop, though, we stop, and in my carriage, like, in comes 4 armed police officers that then start searching people. And I'm like, the train's moving and people are getting searched. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then eventually we start moving with them still searching people. And oh my god, it was just every possible way for it to be delayed. It was delayed. And
Okay, so Simon makes it with 30 seconds to go. We get in, it's all good. And then 20 minutes later, Simon deeply offends a Frenchman. He's like getting off the Eurostar, looking upset and angry. And Simon's like, "Oh no, I have lost my baguette."
Yeah, well, I was in a bad mood, so I wanted to piss some people off.
Yeah, good. Oh, great advice again.
Simon, all these people are French.
I was under this understanding though that the Eurostar was like half British owned or something, and it's not. It's just all French.
Yeah,
the whole thing.
It's predominantly French, but it's meant to be. I think it is half all.
Oh, you say I pissed off like one French guy. you forced like a couple, like a newlywed couple to move because you were being so loud.
Oh no, that was all of us, and that was.
What do you mean it was all of us? I was sitting there.
Friend zone, Simon. They were not newlywed.
Friend zone, was it? Is that what you established?
Yeah, this was a friend zone. Basically, so. Yeah, me and
this guy, sitting in front of us, is with his girlfriend. Well, what I assume is his girlfriend, but she'd fallen asleep, and he turned around, started shouting at us.
He didn't shout. He was like, yeah, he was like, "Could you talk a little quieter, please?" And this guy was like, I don't know, like you could tell this. He was like, he just did everything for this woman. Whatever this woman wanted, like he did for her. Yeah, she dressed him and the lot. And then like eventually, like obviously me and Kieran carried on talking, and I was like, I'm sorry, but if you don't want us to talk, then we're not shouting. Like don't get us wrong. Me and Kieran aren't like sat there like, "Hey, Kieran!" Like, we sat next to each other. We are just genuinely talking, a bit of laughing, you know, and like. If you really don't want someone to talk next to you, then go and sit in the quiet coach. Book your ticket for the quiet coach of the train.
A little bit extra. I don't even think it's extra, and just go in there.
But then, like after like asking us to be quiet, and we carried on talking. Like I mean, we weren't even being loud, but we carried on talking because we're not just be like, "Oh, Kieran, like some guy who's being whipped by his woman is sleeping, so we must no longer talk." Like so, we carried on talking, and then they moved. They like moved in a huff and a puff, didn't they? Like.
They were happy.
They were not happy, and they moved somewhere else for some reason.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Then,
guys, it's Christmas now in Norway.
Yeah,
in Norway.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
I forgot because you celebrate it on the 24th, don't you? And you're an hour ahead.
Oh, you celebrate on the 24th? I never even knew that. How did I not know this?
Yeah.
Well, Merry Christmas. Is this just? Is this a Scandinavian thing, a Norway, Sweden, Finland thing, a Denmark thing, or just a Norway thing, or?
I'll have to ask my mum.
Well, they just someone in the comments will say.
Is it Norwegian thing? 24th? Yeah. It's a Norwegian thing, apparently, according to her.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas to you all.
Not English. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
But what we found out about French people is, especially in Paris, is they are not happy people.
Oh no,
they are by no means happy people. They are.
I think we're fighting a lot of foreign people now.
The weirdest thing though was when we were waiting at a bus stop on the Disney resort. It like takes you to different hotels from the main entrance to the Disney place and the station, and we stood, the three of us. We just stood there on this giant wide opening of concrete. Okay. There's maybe on the path there is maybe 5 meters either side of us. No, there's like a meter one way and 5 meters, which is the same as, I don't know. Everyone understand a meter, Simon? I don't even know.
5 yards.
5 yards is about the same as 5 meters. So there's about that much space, okay, to the side of us, open space. Nobody stood there. Yeah, this family with a pushchair, a man in a pushchair pushing like a girl in a pushchair, pushes it in a direct line at us, okay? Rather than pushing it literally just to the side by a meter and going around someone, it just pushes us directly at us and then stops there and goes, "Pardon," as if we're like stood in the way. Like, I'm sorry, what? Like, this is the most...
No, that wasn't the pardon person. That was the excuse-moi person.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, we had the pardon woman was at the station when it was like we were trying to find out whether we had to go northbound or southbound, and we had to try and figure out what the hell the French word was for north and south. And so then we were just standing, like, literally as tourists, looking at a map in a tight huddle, like me, Kieran, and James, just standing next to each other, looking at a map, looking up at a screen at a timesheet. There is, like, thousands. This is, like, one of the biggest stations in Paris. Thousands of people walking past, going all over. And even, like,
there's plenty of space, though. Like, we're not, like,
pretty busy.
All of us have that basic level of intelligence to tell us not to do that thing that people do in the street where they decide they see a friend and then need to talk to them in the middle of, like, the main walkway, you know? Do you know when that happens and you're like,
stop.
Really?
Well, they stop on stairs as well.
Like, at the top of an escalator in London, someone's like, I need to just, like, check my bag here or something like that, and you're like, really?
Them people with the handbags, they get up to the top of the escalator, they haven't got the ticket out, the machines are there, need a ticket, they stand there, walking at the snail's pace in their bag, like, where I can't find it, shit. It's at the bottom of their bag. They pull out everything before this ticket. Why? Why would you put it in your bag knowing full well that you're going to need it?
And the point was, okay, we were stood in a spot looking at a screen trying to figure out which line would be the quickest to take. Like, and we're not stood in the way. We're stood in an area, but we're in a tight huddle. There's so much space. There's a lot of people already walking around, and it's like, we're by no means in the way. And some Frenchman walks practically into our huddle and puts her head inside it. So, like, us three are kind of like, here. She puts her head inside our huddle like that. It's like, pardon? Simon just looks around like...
I just looked around just like, what the fuck? What have I done? Like, I thought I'd, like, stood on a child or something. No, she literally... And then we actually moved. She literally parted the way through us. So then, like,
so
literally,
weird.
it was a matter of walking around someone.
It was so
I'm
weird.
not the smallest guy, but holy fuck, it's not that hard just to walk around
It
someone
was
to get
so
to a station
weird.
on, like, a massive platform. Like,
Maybe it's just a French thing, because, like, that's the story I described before where that man came with the pushchair and was like, excusez-moi? When it was like, just push it around.
like we saw him coming at us, but we assumed, obviously, he's not. You assumed he has some moderate level of not being a spastic, that he'd just walk around. But that wasn't the case. But this woman approached us from behind and was like, pardon. As if, like, guys, because you not see me coming. Well, fucking no, I didn't, because I don't have rear view mirrors sellotape to my face. Stupid French woman. Like, oh my god. I'm not being harsh against the French in general, but that woman, holy. That was just bad.
What I know, it's like when you're on the train and you want to get off, and everyone just standing in front of the door.
No. I find that really rude. Like, if you're getting on a train, do you not let the people off the train first?
Yes.
Like, that is common courtesy. That is common courtesy, common decency, like, to let the people off the train before you get on it.
That's common fucking sense. It's like, oh, the train's got people on it. Let's get more people on it and then get people off. You're like, hold on.
Trap them.
I was gonna ask maybe if I can do internship at Jagex. Like, it's the same direction.
Yeah, they only do.
They only do industrial placement. I actually applied for one, and then they sent me an email saying like. Patal Singh, you did not make it. I was like, what? And then they sent me another email like, oh, sorry, that wasn't your name. I was like, what the fuck?
Patal Singh.
Yeah, I was like, what?
They already mess up with letters too.
Only Jagex can mess up like that.
I know, yeah, on a job application, they're just like, they send him in one name and then they send him another one with his actual name. And then they're like, oh, sorry.
Well done.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, okay.
Whoa!
Someone's really enjoying the beta.
Alright, I'm at the wall.
This thought of staying up 24 hours just got a lot more interesting.
Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, yeah! Partying, yeah! Fun. Looking forward to the week. Yesterday was Thursday. Today it is Friday.
We so excited. We so excited. We're gonna have a ball today. Tomorrow is Saturday, and Sunday comes afterwards. I don't want this weekend to end. Be Rebecca Black. Just chilling in the front seat. In the back seat, I'm driving, cruising, fast lane, switching lanes with a car by my side. Gonna after birthday, my tour bus into the meet me. Tick tock, wanna see? Check my time. It's Friday, it's the weekend. We gotta have fun. Come on, yo. Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying. Yeah, fun. Looking forward to the week. Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday. The song is one scene. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying. Yeah, fun. Looking forward to the weekend.
Awesome.
Number one.
Simon.
Goes over.
Simon. People are laughing at this. Does the song have an end? Simon's comments.
It goes on for ages, I told you.
Simon's comments the best to me. He said, what did you say? I'm cringing hard. The commitment is good though. the commitment was fucking awesome. Oh my god, I'm so glad you did that. That was really good. He deserves a massive cheer in the comments, man.
Yeah,
and then on top of that, Simon's comment, this Rebecca Black woman is lyrically diabolical.
Sorry, but I was listening to that song and like the lyrics in that are tragic.
Have you never heard it before?
Everyone's asking for an encore.
That's the thing is, I think that was better than Rebecca Black.
This Rebecca Black woman is lyrically diabolical.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
god.
like yesterday was Thursday, today is Friday. It's like, well, no fucking shit.
That instantly.
What's the how much donations have been raised?
$5,192.04.
Alright, at 6,000 I'll do an encore.
Got a spin ticket. Picks up a spin ticket.
Okay, so what time are we at now? Is there going to be time for the Simon story of the week? Please say you're going to have to cut it off the end.
No, don't worry. I've got pre-recorded.
Are you editing that in from
I'm
now?
editing Simon's story of the weekend because Simon told it himself, which was hilarious.
I really want to hear it.
It's gonna be so good. Yeah, so.
How the way you tricked me into saying it? That's terrible. I was really annoyed at the time as well, so I bet you'd be pretty funny. I was trying to eat my food while the fact that burnt off like half my arm hairs because the oven blew up.
Yeah, so Simon's story of the week coming up now. There we go. Say that again. So what happened? Born, mute that shit, please.
So, I'm cooking sausages and some wedges in the oven. Yeah.
Yeah.
The wedges are cooking nicely. Sausages just aren't cooking.
Okay.
Because my oven's shit. I then proceed to grill the sausages. Not working. Grill is too fail to get them done in 20 minutes or even 35 minutes. So then I move on to the frying. So I'm frying them. So all of this stuff is putting up like shit into the air, which my extractor down the window can't handle.
Yeah, okay. Your extractor can't handle sausages.
So then I was trying to deal with that, and then all of a sudden the oven door blew open because I think the flame went out, and then it built up gas, and then it caught light and blew the door off.
Yeah.
So, but then those flames then caused the grill to go on fire and started spilling fire up the back, which then put lots of smoke in the air. And while I was trying to put out the fire alarm went off for like a minute and woke everyone up.
Nice. Did anyone come down?
No, but I heard a lot of shouting.
What a pro. Simon, I thought you were 99 cooking.
I know, yeah, what the fuck. It's because I had these fucking... We've got this, like,
Tamagotchi fucking oven that was built by someone with level 22 crafting.
Construction, mate.
Whatever. All I know is I want to eat my food.
Your oven definitely venged.
It's fucking straight rushed me.
Your oven rushed you. What was the fire alarm then?
Fire alarm was just the in-game audio.
That's a good point. Oh my god, that's brilliant.